Hello, Zuzu Natural here. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to do my April favorites. I've been meaning to do a favorites for a while now, and I just really haven't gotten around to it. But I have some favorites for April, and I was like, I gotta tell you guys about it. You gotta know what my favorites are. You gotta know. So you can go and try them and see if they're your favorites, because they may or may not be, right? So let's just jump right into the favorites. This is a combination of beauty products. So I have some things for the face, I have some things for the nails, I have some things for the lips, some for the pits, right? So I have a little bit of everything. So first up, we have this Mineral Fusion nail polish. This is Coral Reef, and this is my most favorite, absolute favorite. Did I say it was my favorite nail polish ever? So I have a base and top coat now, which has really transformed this, because I was finding that it didn't last as long as I would have liked it to, especially on my nails. I'm really rough, like I'm just hands-on. I can ruin a manicure in hours, okay? And that's after it's dry. Hours. Like I'll look down and I'm like, what was I doing? It's like I've been digging in the dirt or something. But I love this color. So it's called Coral Reef, which obviously it's a coral, hence the name. So this is it. It's a pretty coral color. I also have it on my toes. Generally, I don't really do that much nail polish on my hands because of it just doesn't last, but I do my toes. And so Coral Reef is going to be my spring and summer color. When I find a color I like, I just rock it. I go with it. And so I'm gonna rock it, and I'm gonna go with this, and it's probably gonna be rocked for the rest of this year. So you can't have an April fave and live in Houston, which is where I live, and not have something for the pits in that bad boy, because it is starting to get hot. I know all my people in other states around the country are like, no, it's not hot. Yeah, it's hot here. I'm from New Jersey. It is not hot there, but it is hot here, and I don't really like it. But I have my Primal Pit Paste, so my underarms are dry, fresh, and wonderful. This is patchouli, so I smell like a tree hugger, hippie love child, which I just adore. I love patchouli, and I really love this deodorant. I've been using it. This is my second one, and I just tore that first one up. I just was like, oh my gosh, I love it, I love it. So it's moisturizing for the underarms. My underarms are really, really sensitive. Like they will, even from the most loveliest ingredients, my underarms are just like, no, no, no. So for a while I was just using baking soda because it was that bad. My underarms were like, they were rejecting everything, like turning really black and dark, and then they would get sore, and I was like walking around like this because I didn't want my underarms to rub. But the Primal Pit Paste is wonderful. It's gentle, it's moisturizing. The patchouli is awesome, but if you don't like patchouli, they have lots of other scents and fragrances that for you to choose from that I'm sure you would love. It's vegan, it's cruelty free, there's no aluminum, there's no parabens, and the ingredients are just really nice. They are. I love this stuff. Primal Pit Paste, patchouli. April favorite. My third favorite for April is this lipstick that I am wearing. So even though you can't really see the color the way I would love you to because my camera sucks, but check this out. So this is Red Apple Lips, and this is Back to the Fuchsia. Yes, Back to the Fuchsia. So check that out. Ooh, that is so pretty. It's a purpley pinky color, and I'm not really a fan of pink or purple, but fuchsia is just so darn pretty, and it's fabulous for the spring. I have another lipstick which is also my favorite, and I'll talk about that in my next faves. I can't find it. I don't know where it is, and it's a gorgeous red by Crush Groove, but I will talk about that next time. This is Red Apple Lips, and this is Back to the Fuchsia. It is moisturizing. It is beautiful for spring. It works well on brown skin. So for all my brown girls that are wondering, what is it going to look like on brown skin? Will it show up? Will it be nice? Yes, it will. This is it. Those are my lips with the Back to the Fuchsia on them. So I really love this. And what's wonderful about the Red Apple Lips lipstick site is you can go on and you can check out all their colors, and they have different models to show you what the lipstick looks like on each type of complexion. So they'll have a white person that has it on, they'll have an Asian person that has it on, and they'll have a Black person, African American person that's kind of medium brown that has it on. So you can kind of imagine within those 3 skin tones what it might look like on you. And I appreciate that. Thank you, Red Apple Lipsticks, for doing that. So that is Red Apple Lipstick. Back to the fuchsia, loving it. April fave for sure. Next up is this mascara from Hint Beauty. I have been on the search for a natural or organic mascara that's made with plant and mineral based ingredients forever. Okay, so I think that out of every product that I use that I've transitioned from over the years to natural, mascara has been one of the hardest. That and concealer. I still haven't found the Holy Grail concealer. I haven't. Still looking. So let me know. Drop in the comments if you have one and you're brown. So mascara, I have just like used them all and they're just not impressive. You know, those like mainstream mascaras are like there's some mascaras that make you look like you have fake lashes on. They're lovely. And my lashes are a decent length. They're decent fullness, but I feel like sometimes I'm putting this mascara on and there's just nothing happening. But this right here, this Hint Beauty, I like it a lot. I do. It is super dark, which is nice. This is the black color and Nocturne mascara in black, and I like it a lot. Now, the only thing I will say is I find that, and I think this is because I have oily, greasy skin, that sometimes I'll just get a little bit of bleeding down here, smudging, little panda eye, but I just wipe it with a little powder. I go in and powder over it and just take care of that. I would like that not to happen, but as far as the actual mascara, this is the best mascara, natural mascara that I've tried, and I've tried them all. I'm telling you, I've tried 100% natural, which I love their eyeliner, but not their mascara. I've tried Zuzu Natural. I love their eyeliner, wearing it now, but Zuzu Natural. Zuzu Luxe. Zuzu Natural is me. What the heck? Zuzu Luxe. I've used that and I wasn't a fan. I do love, there is a mascara that I do love, and it is, can't remember the name. Never mind. That's so sad. So there is one that I do like, and I guess I'll talk about that another time because I can't remember the name. What the heck? So anyway, this is Hint Beauty, and I like this one. And so if you're looking for a natural mascara and you want to try something, I wouldn't say it's going to be like my holy grail, but as of yet, this is one of my absolute favorites. Lily Lolo is the one I was trying to think of. I like Lily Lolo, but that also gives me a panda eye, and then eventually it starts clumping. I have curly lashes. Like I know a lot of you girls use the eyelash curler thing. I don't need that. My lashes already go whoop. So the Lily Lolo was clumping my curly lashes, so this does not. And so right now, this is my favorite, the Hint Beauty Mascara. April fave. Next up is this Moroccan Red Clay Mask. This is by Now, which I like because it's an affordable brand, and you know you can get this at Whole Foods. This is the brand you'll generally see at Whole Foods. You can get it other places, but that's usually where I pick it up. And like this thing is like $6 and some cents, maybe $7, and you have like 6 ounces of powder to make your own mask. Now, what I love about the red clay, the Moroccan red clay, it is like most mud masks, clay masks. It detoxifies the skin and pulls out those impurities, helps pull out some of that oil and unclog those pores. But Moroccan red clay is wonderful for sensitive skin. So a lot of the clays are a little harsh and they're drying, and this is not harsh and drying. The Moroccan red clay is just really, really lovely. And you know, you can mix it with different things. So you can mix it with water, which is your easiest and what I do most of the time. But then you could also mix it with honey if you need something that's more hydrating. You can mix it with yogurt if you need just plain yogurt, if you need something more hydrating, which I've done both. Water is the easiest and what I do most of the time, and I adore this Moroccan red clay. Next up, we have toothpaste. So in my mega haul, I talked about this toothpaste, and it is by Aromare, and it's an Ayurvedic herbal toothpaste. It's made with 24 herbal extracts, including the toothbrush trees, neem and pilu. So we know neem and pilu are wonderful for the teeth and gums, and this has that in it. It is fluoride-free, gluten-free, paraben-free, no artificial colors or bleaches, and of course cruelty-free, because that's important. So this is licorice. I love licorice. I know that everyone is not a licorice fan, so if you're not, they have other flavors, mints, and all of the traditional types of toothpastes. But what's wonderful is that they are all infused with these ayurvedic blends of herbs. So I love this stuff. It's pretty darn awesome. And I had a toothpaste, which I will show you in my empties, that I was using prior to this. And it was a toothpaste that I can't even remember the name. I did not like it. It was a orange flavor. And first of all, orange flavor for toothpaste doesn't work for me. I don't feel like I even brushed my teeth. It doesn't have that fresh breath feeling. And then I would wake up with the funkiest breath. Like, I know that it's morning time now, but I brushed my teeth before I went to bed. With this, I don't. I wake up, and of course my breath is not fresh because I've been sleeping for 8 whatever hours, but I don't wake up with that funky breath. Like, that's not cool. So I love this stuff. This is so the last awesome. 2 things I have are not facial products, but they are facial beauty tools. Okay, so the first one is my Konjac sponge, and this is like Korean skincare. I believe the Korean skincare brands are responsible for bringing us the Konjac sponge, and now a lot of different companies are doing it, but I believe they did it first. And it's made from natural plant fibers. It starts off hard when you buy it, but you wet it underneath the sink and it softens up into this wonderful sponge that gently exfoliates and has your skin just radiant and glowing, gets rid of all that dead skin and all that stuff that makes your skin dull. I love my Konjac sponge. I absolutely adore this thing. This one is an old one. I just got a new one. I think I might start using this like on my body. I haven't used it on my body. They do have Konjac body scrubbers that are a little bigger. I saw those, but I haven't purchased one yet. This one had activated charcoal in it. They have ones that have Moroccan red clay in them infused with green tea. They have all sorts of lovely Konjac sponges. I just purchased a pack that has one with the activated charcoal and then just a plain. If you have super sensitive skin, and I do have sensitive skin, but it's not super sensitive, Echo Tools, which is where I got this one from, has a white one that is for sensitive skin, and that's the one my mom is currently using, and she just adores it as well. But I have sensitive skin and I use the regular one and I don't have any problems. It's very, very gentle, and since you are in control of what you're doing with it as you exfoliate and as you scrub, you can choose the amount of pressure that you want to put on it. You don't have to go digging into your skin. You know, you can gently do what you need to do, and it will, you still get the benefits from it. So I love it. The Konjac sponge is a April fave faux show, and especially since the temperatures are heating up and my skin has just really been acting up and breaking out, this is really, really lovely because I feel like it's helping with at least unclogging the pores, exfoliating, getting rid of some of that dull deadness that's just sitting on top. Konjac sponge, April fave. And then last but certainly not least is my Jade facial roller. Oh, I love this. And I don't know if I necessarily see that it's doing something fabulous to my skin, but just the act of rolling, I don't know, and the coolness of the Jade, I love it. It has this small one here for underneath the eye, and you know, you roll and you can clear out those the lymphatic drainage. You can, so you know, a lot of times when we have the dark and puffy under here, you're kind of congested and clogged, and then even with the skin, you're congested and clogged, and so this helps with clearing out the lymphs. And there are specific lymph drainage massages that you can do, and you can use your hands or use the Jade roller, and I just love this thing. I picked this up in China when I was visiting last month, and I got it for like $1.50, but if you want to buy them online or in the States, I think they're more like $10, $15, $20, even $40 and $50, which they are tripping because they got them from China too. But I love this thing, Jade facial rollers. So if you want to have a little fun, pick one of these up. You can put them in the freezer. They're already cool, but you can put them in the freezer and they're even cooler. Awesome, love them. Jade facial roller, April fave. So those are my April favorites. I am loving and enjoying each and every one of those products and tools. Hopefully I will continue to love and enjoy them. I will let you know if I don't, because sometimes, we do love and enjoy things, and then sometimes the skin gets used to it or the weather changes and it's not our favorite anymore. And so that's something that I'm learning, that I have to have like skincare regimen for different seasons, just because my skin has different needs as the temperature and the weather changes. And so I may have a favorite now that it may not be my favorite in November, because obviously it feels different in April than it does in November. So these are my favorites for April. Like, comment, subscribe. If you've used any of these items, drop the comments below. Let me know if you like them, love them, don't like them, don't love them. And see you next time. Zuzu Natural, peace out.